Hello, welcome to another episode of my Limbus Company playthrough. Today we're gonna be starting Kanto 3, but I thought before that, there's been like a bit of time since I recorded the last set of episodes and now, and I thought it'd be fun and maybe a little funny to go through what I've done in the game since then and what's like happened. I haven't progressed the story, that will be for the Let's Play videos, but I have been playing a lot. So first of all, check this out. So here's a screenshot of my game state at the end of the last episode. Which for me it's been like, what, like a couple of weeks since I've played like the story last. But here I'm level 16. I'm level 16. I just unlocked Mirror Dungeon. That's where this is going, okay? Alright. So I'm level 16. I think I was level 12 Mirror Dungeon. And let's go ahead and take a look at this, which is my current game state now. I'm level 35. And I'm level 259. So I've been like just in the Mirror Dungeon mines. Now, you might be wondering, Midori, why? What happened between these two periods of time? Well, Otis happened. Otis was one of the reasons I wanted to play the game. You know, I thought the game was gonna be cool, but like her design's so cool to me. I've seen a lot of good fan art of her. I thought she looked cool, and I wanted to know like what she was about. So I guess maybe she's not the reason I started the game, but she's one of the characters I knew before I started, so I have a soft spot for her. And right after I started playing, they put out this new Otis, and I didn't have like any other characters really aside from Yoshua. And that Yi Sang who shoots his own teammates and stuff. So I unlocked Mirror Dungeon. I ran it so many times because I wanted to get this Otis. I was getting prepared for this Otis to drop. I was in a call with my two friends and we were all polling for Otis. They each got Otis like in their first, I don't know, 10 or 20 polls. And I didn't. In fact, I pulled 130 times. I pulled 130 times and I didn't get Otis. And you might be thinking, well, maybe you got some other good stuff. But the funniest thing is that I didn't. So for this, here's Otis here. For the sake of, I bought Sinclair. I dispensed Sinclair. I dispensed Ishmael. I got 2 egos for Yi Sang. I got 2 egos for Yi Sang. That was what I got in my 130 pulls. And I got a bunch of like double zeros or whatever. Oh, what else? There was something else I got. I didn't get I didn't really get much of anything. I still have just regular Dawn. Like like my pulls were pretty bad. Oh yeah, I remember what I got. So the other 3 star I got was the Ryoshu that I already have sort of on this, which maybe she'll come in handy later. But like, that felt kind of bad to get just another Ryoshu when I need like anybody else. Oh, and the funniest part is I got the little 10 pull ticket thing that you can get from the battle pass that like gives you a character from this season or whatever. And guess who I got? I got another Ryoshu. I got just the same Ryoshu, so I just got her little things or whatever. Whatever one's hers, is this one. See, she's got more than everyone else. So I've been just grinding the battle pass like crazy. I'm thinking about getting a bunch of the other fingers or whatever, because they're cool. They're kind of messed up, but they're cool. So yeah, that was like my insane experience. I was like frantically pulling, like every pull I would get, I would be like, I have to pull for Otis. And then I just had to wait to get her. And I feel a little bit betrayed because I just wish I would have got her earlier. Was that so much to ask? You know, I didn't get very much of anything else in my pulls. I didn't even get... Oh, it's so funny. I guess I'm pretty unlucky. I don't know what's wrong, but I'm pretty unlucky, I guess. Or something. But yeah, this team so far is cool. It's pretty cool. It's alright. They're really strong. Alright, so other stuff that I've been thinking about. Sorry about my chair. I started reading Distortion Detective. I'm on chapter like 32 or 33 or something. I'm in the 30s somewhere. And I have like Project Moon, like Project Moon brain rot. And it was pretty funny because like this event started and I got spoiled from the little title screen thing and I was like, wait, what? There's a character! So now I know, like, I'm very curious about what happens. Because there's a character. I won't go into it, but I was very surprised. Because I was just kind of reading Distortion Detective because I saw a picture of Moses and I thought she looked really cool. And I was like, whoa, maybe I could just read this before bed. So I was just reading it on my phone before bed. And yeah, like, it's cool. I think, like, the translation is a little weird. And some of the writing, I think probably due to the translation, is, like, kind of strange. But, like, the characters are so freaking cool. And the world is awesome. I love this city. Like, I feel like Limbus Company and Project Moon I'm hooked in. I'm like locked in now. And now I was even thinking, this is just a tentative idea, right? Tentative idea. The 2 weekend episodes that I have doing Limbus Company. Maybe I was like, oh, what will I do after? Maybe one day I'll get caught up with the story. I know it's gonna take hundreds of episodes, right? But like, when I'm caught up with the story, what am I gonna do? And then I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I could just go play Ruina, Library of Ruina, or go, like, start another playthrough of Lobotomy Corporation. I was on, like, day 25 or 26 or something. Maybe the weekend days could just be, like, Project Moon weekend every weekend. I could just be covering and trying to catch up with all the Project Moon stuff. That's a tentative idea. I hope that I keep getting into Limbus Company and Project Moon and everything, because it's cool. I've been thinking about it a lot. And even like the Sinners, like their upside stories, those are cool. I like those too. I'm just really interested in what happens, which I guess is the perfect time to start Kanto 3. What do you say? Should we do Kanto 3? Look at this. Oh yeah, I was doing these too. I got like all this. Oh, I've been going pretty hard on the Limbus Company. But yeah, let's start Kanto 3. I'm a little nervous. It's been so long since I progressed the story. I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna happen. And I know that this is the last of the launch Kantos or whatever. So after that, everyone says like the first 3 or whatever are like, oh, it's the worst of the bunch and it only gets better. So I'm excited to see, like, I already am into it. I think the last Kanto was kind of weak. I like the first Kanto a lot though. That was cool. But like the last one, it was, I still liked it though. That's the thing, I still liked it. I was just like, the end was kind of anticlimactic when you're just running away from the guys. You're running away from the moving castle or whatever, Howl's moving castle. Alright, let's go. Let's hum along. Oh, I'm excited. Let's go. The sun is almost set, leaving the bus to be shrouded in dusk. It looks cool in red. Karen's humming a song while driving. I found myself singing along in my head to that strangely familiar tune.
아름다운 연주는 세상의 망가진 것들에게서부터 나옵니다. 아이러니한 이치죠.
Damn, what an art. He's a true artist. Virgilius spoke, having noticed that I was looking at the driver's seat.
하나, 온전히 음유를 느낄 수 있는 것은 정작 그들의 몫이 아니니 이 얼마나 억울합니까? 카론, 오늘은 기분이 좋아 보이는구나.
I wonder if he was referring to Charon. Charon nodded.
기분 좋으면 노래를 부르는 거야.
Look at her cute little hand.
그래. 하지만 너는 오히려 울적할 때 그 노래를 흥얼거렸던 것 같은데.
카론, 그런 기억 없어. 카론은 즐거울 때만 노래해.
Virgilius's eyes seemed to well with a subdued shade of dark. The kind of hue that would be picked right away if one wanted to express solitude as a color. But it only lasted for a brief moment. So I decided to dismiss it as the vivid sunset playing tricks with the light.
이제 카론이 흥얼거리는 세상은 고요한 무채색입니다. 길고 긴 터널 속을 헤어나오지 못하고 있으니.
What's going on with Charon? I'm sure that, just like the history of my own life that I've forgotten, Charon and Virgilius must have their own threads of cruel reminders. That reminds me that I want to read Leviathan? Is that with these two, Charon and Virgilius? Maybe I should have read that before, but I'm scared it would spoil some stuff of Limbus. I don't know. We'll see.
이런, 너무 개인적인 이야기는 그만하기로 하죠, 단테.
I love how he says Dante. It's so good.
당신의 업무는 나와 친분을 쌓는 것이 아니라 저들을 관리하는 것이니까.
You know what? My work, I'm gonna befriend everyone. I'm gonna be friends with all the sinners. And the guides and driver. When I looked at his face again, that momentary hint of sadness had fleeted, replaced with a faint smile. I gave him a few nods, then turned around to check on the sinners. Our bus passengers have had lifted spirits for a while now. It helped that they did what they were assembled for and secured a golden bow for the first time. All the sinners were busy talking about their exploits in J-Corp's district.
내가 그때 딱 카드 내는 걸 봤어야 했는데 진짜 명장면이었다니까.
아, 저 이야기만 7번째 들으니까 슬슬 지겨워져서 그러는데. 그래서 이번엔 어디로 가는 거지?
I
이번
like that. He's
목적지는
just annoyed.
K사 동지다.
Oh, we're going to K-Corp.
아, 11구? 덕분에 평생 가보지도 못했을 것 다 돌아다니네.
그곳에도 손에 꼽히는 대단한 분이 계신다네. 아마 근처에 기념품 가게도 있을 것이야. 난 한정판 피규어 세트를 꼭 사고 싶었어.
Find a souvenir shop, like a single souvenir shop.
오,
Another great
거기
individual.
햄버거 맛있다고 유명한 프랜차이즈 식당 있지 않았어?
요즘에는 세상 살기가 편해진 모양이군. 내가 임무를 위해 행군을 할 땐 입에 소금만 물고 가는 것이 전부였다.
Damn, Otis.
그러게 말이에요. 제가 항해할 때 목구멍에 넘길 수 있는 음식이라곤 철맛이 나는 통조림 수프가 전부였는데.
침 고인다. 그렇지 않아, 류슈?
뭐 지역마다 다를 피의 색을 생각하니 침이 고이긴 하군.
That's so deranged. She studies the color of people's blood.
진짜 무슨 얘기를 못 하겠어. 꼬맹이, 너는 뭐가 먹고 싶어?
Yes. Oh no. He doesn't want to go to K-Corp. Looking for someone to share tales with and have a sensible conversation, Ryoja naturally turned to Sinclair. However,
싱클레어? 어머, 얘 왜 이래?
하얗게 질렸군. 과호흡과 오한도 관측된다.
that's the one Merceau line. That's the one Merceau line this canto probably. How long has he been like this?
베르길리우스님이
Oh, he's got another one.
케이사라는 언급을 했을 때부터입니다.
He's very observant though. He's cool. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
명령이 없었기 때문입니다.
Merceau stared at me like I was at fault for not doing the obvious.
속이 갑자기 안 좋아져서요. 죄송해요.
Aw, little blushy boy.
진짜 괜찮은 거 맞아?
Now that I think about it, Faust, I'm noticing a trend where one of us has visceral reactions to the destinations that Virgilius reveals. Additionally, when we arrive, it turns out that the place does have history with the person in question. Wow, so Dante is actually observant too. Does that have something to do with the reason we joined the company?
우리라고 칭하시는군요. 미묘한 변화의 차이를 감지하는 것도 저의 주 임무라서요.
The slightest of changes.
그리고 수감자들의 입사 이유에 대해서는 상세히 알려드릴 수 없지만 저희가 가야 할 행선지와 수감자 각각의 신변이 어느 정도 관련이 있다는 사실은 부정할 필요가 없겠죠.
기다 아니다부터 말하면 될걸. 쓸데없이 혓바닥을 길게 누리는 건 배운 놈들 특기인가?
두갈적 발화가 언제나 옳지는 않아요. 파우스트는 그때그때의 가장 효과적인 방식을 선택할 뿐이랍니다.
Okay.
뭐?
배운 사람이라서가 아니라 당신이 너무 못 배운 사람이라 파우스트의 말이 헷갈린다고 한 거예요.
I have noticed that she does speak in third person. I wonder if there's a difference in times that she refers to herself in third person and times that she refers to herself in first person. I wonder if there's like a... I haven't read Faust. I don't know anything really about it. But I wonder if there's some element of that. Wait, is Faust the one where the guy like trades his soul to the demon or something for knowledge? Or it's like something about trading your soul or selling your soul. I don't know. I wonder if she is somehow possessed or something. No! Oh no! Just as Heathcliff approached Faust with his bat shaking, he was about to kill her! Heathcliff is so messed up. He's like so fragile, like he can't take any criticism or anything. Oh my god, he's throwing up on the floor. The bus finally quieted down after that. Wow, what the hell? What's going on? Oh, we get the. Alright, inspection. Oh yes, I'm gonna get stuff for completing that too. Oh no! I just used I cashed all these in. I gotta use a box. Did I just bring my super strong team? The strongest team of all time. Shortly after the situation with Sinclair was dealt with.
그나저나 아까는 11구 뒷골목으로 간다는 걸 K사라고 잘못 말한 거지? 딴지 걸기엔 다들 들떠 보이는 분위기라 타이밍을 놓쳤는데.
난 어지간해서는 잘못 말하는 법이 없다. 맞게 들었어, 그레고르. 우리는 K사 둥지로 간다.
아니 근데 둥지로 들어가려면
그래, 심사가 필요하지.
와.
난 K사 비자 없는데. 나 빼고 다들 있는 거 아니지?
뭐냐?
You need a
왜 날
visa?
보냐?
So they are like different countries almost, or something.
방법은 간단하다. 닭, 돌.
What's that gonna be?
그리고 뚫릴 때까지 죽살을 반복하면 돼. 즉, 닭, 돌, 죽살.
Okay, yeah. Whatever that eccentric abbreviation means for Ryoshu, the sinners have learned to stop questioning. They just kind of let her. That's so funny, and then like I also like that she makes herself laugh. Like it's just her own amusement.
림버스 컴퍼니 정도의 회사라면 그냥 통과될지도 모를 텐데요. 그리고 료슈 씨가 말한 방식으로는 엄청난 시간이 소모될 거예요. 날개가 관리하는 둥지를 대체 뭐라고 생각하는 거예요?
So she's aware. She knows what Ryoshi's talking about. Badly, you must underestimate a nest actively governed by a wing. Oh, I see. No one's gonna take into account how much all suffer for that cider, huh? Sadly, none of our sinners bothered to respond to me in any capacity. No.
이스마엘이 말한 대로
No one
우리는
cares.
비자를 면제받아 통과한다. 림버스 컴퍼니의 뒤엔 꽤 다양한 분야의 주주들이 계시거든.
혹시 H사의 주주님도 아시나요? 제 동생이 어렸을 때 붉은색 여권이 아니면 안 된다고 고집을 부려서 직접 저희 집에 방문해 주신 적이 있으시거든요.
글쎄, 나 같은 일개 길잡이는 그런 것까지 아는 위치가 아니라서 그렇게 대답할 가치가 있어 보이는 질문도 아니고.
너무하네요.
그보다 중요한 건 검문소까지 가는 길목이다. 검문소의 심사가 까다롭다는 건 통행권을 노리는 자들이 지천으로 널려 있다는 뜻이기도 하지.
버스 근처에 불청객의 소리가 많다.
Uh-oh, interlopers. Have a bus will battle. Yeah, I gotta throw in a couple guys to beat up. Look at
시연합니다.
Sorry everyone,
낮도 밤도 지.
if it helps, at least like I'll be progressing through the story pretty fast, right? Hopefully.
꿰뚫어 퍼지.
My team's so strong.
우리 엄마 멋있는 건 알아가지고. 그려낸 대로. 쳐다보기.
I'm excited though for like
멋있는 건 알아가지고.
그쯤
some of the crazy fights. Cause already like in Mirror Dungeon,
그렇지.
it seems pretty cool.
딸래.
몰라 열받도.
But I definitely like the focused encounters way more than non-focused encounters.
기분 좋은 카롯. 기분 좋게 도착.
Whoa.
자, 내리지. 심사받을 시간이다.
Time to get inspected.
아, 혹시나 해서 말하는 건데 너희가 평소에 하던 대로, 그러니까 볼성사납게 사고를 치고 다녀도 일이 수습될 거라는 기대는 이곳 검문소에서는 버리는 게 좋을 거다.
Uh-oh. It's not gonna be like last time in J-Corp. I thought his words were pretty intimidating, but despite the worries...
회의사로 방문하신 모든 분께 환영의 인사를 드립니다. 한 줄로 순서에 맞게
와우.
입장하신 다음 안내문에 따라 적합한 위치에 서주십시오.
The menacing and interrogative atmosphere could subdue the temper of any first-time visitors, and the sinners were no exception. You could occasionally hear Sinclair sniffling, "Aw," followed by Rogia and Gregor calling him, "Aw, those two." Many of my questions were met with heads shaken sideways.
그래, 평소에도 이렇게나 질서를 지키면 얼마나 좋아. 소풍 나온 병아리 같이.
당신이 왜...
What made you follow us outside the bus this time? Noticing my flustered reaction at the unexpected company, Virgilius opened his mouth.
이곳이 둥지이기 때문입니다, 단테. 혹여나 이곳에서 예상 못한 사고라도 치는 순간, 단테, 당신이 전부 책임지기는 어려워질 테니까.
When Virgilius put it like that, it sounded as if you were saying, "You're not reliable enough to be sent without supervision." But I knew it'd be wise to keep this to myself. Whoa, what's going on over here? Scary.
저기 해결사님들 너무 억울한 표정 짓지
와.
마시죠. 당신들이 방심해서 진 게 아니라 제가 졸라 세서 이긴 거거든요. 아, 이걸로
I did it.
이번 월간
Let's
해결사들에
go.
나온
Code
주목해야 할
purple.
신진
We're gonna
해결사
mess up
사무소도
right
처리
away.
끝났네.
This is cool. Let's go to the next one.
금방금방 빠지네요. 10분 정도만 기다리면 저희 차례가 오겠어요. 통과 질문은 저희 13명이 다 해야 하나요? 단테 씨는 말을 못 알아들을 텐데 어떻게 해야 하죠?
Oh, it's cute. She's worrying. She's always like so cool and calm. I don't know what nests are yet, but I know that there's like a terminology thing that you can unlock sometime, where like Dante defines places or whatever. So I'll refer to that to understand what they are. Ishmael seemed to have a habit of speaking quickly and being more inquisitive when she got anxious. That's cute. She's cute.
안 그래도 그 이야기를 하려던 참이었지.
I gotta say, Ishmael moved way higher up in my favorites list after she reprimanded Dante in the casino for putting the chip in or whatever, putting the coin in the thing. I was like, alright, she's earned my respect.
잘 들어. K사 직원은 이쪽 줄에 서 있는 사람들에게는 매우 간단한 질문만 할 거다.
Oh no, Sinclair! I'm scared about Sinclair. What's going on with him? He's gonna mess it up.
그리고 너희들 또한 매우 간단한 대답만 하면 되는 거야. 신문소 직원이 어떤 목적으로 왔냐고 물어보면 림버스 컴퍼니 업무상으로 왔습니다. 업무 비자를 확인해 주세요. 라고 대답을 하면 된다. 토시 하나 빼먹지 말고 그대로 외워. 그 밖에는 내가 알아서 할 테니 그저 문제를 일으키지 않을 사람이라는 것만 증명하면 돼.
혹시나 저 말을 외우지 못하겠다면 차라리 입을 다물고 있으세요. 그저 갖고 계시는 사원증을 내밀기만 해도 되니까요.
So you're drinking water. Keep quiet, keep quiet, and don't cause trouble. The easiest tasks in the world. I sneakily mumbled as a sarcastic remark. I was worried that Faust might rat me out, but thankfully, Virgilius was idly staring off into space, sparing me from his scathing commentary.
자, 그럼 질문이 있는 사람은 내가 정말 가치 있는 질문을 생각했는가에 대한 고민을 해본 후에 조용히 손을 들도록.
Several hands were lifted, including mine.
로지온.
업무 목적이니까
He's like a little
무기는
teacher.
들고 들어가도 되지?
그렇다. 다음.
그럼 그에게 기기괴기한 팔이나 단테의 근사한 시계머리도 상관없겠네?
맞아요. 참고로 관리자님의 머리는 무기가 아니라 의체로 분류되기 때문에 관광 비자여도 허용은 돼요. 비록 불사의 능력을 지니고 있더라도요.
Ishmael took the role of the model student and answered in Virgilius' stead. Feels like something changed about Ishmael's attitude since the casino job. She seems to have decided to take matters into her own hands after I betrayed her expectations of my capabilities as leader. Fair enough.
정확해.
I respect it. She's cool. Gregor and I put our hands down at the same time.
그리고 리오슈, 담배는 끄고 얘기하도록.
난 손 안 들었다만.
Virgilius was doing his best to ignore Don Quixote's arms stretched skyward. She's waiting so patiently. She's not even making any noise or anything. But he finally caved and gave the woman with an adamantly raised hand the chance to speak.
그래, 돈키호테. 뭐지?
저 유리벽은 어떤 용도로 있는 것이오?
Following Don Quixote's finger, our attention was drawn to the glass wall stood in the middle of the building. On the other side of that clear dividing wall were countless people waiting in line.
저쪽은 기다린다기보다는 아예 사람들이 바닥에 앉아 있군. 줄을 선 지 꽤 시간이 지난 모양이야.
무장 경호원도 많군. 이곳 인원의 3배.
대부분 건물에 세워져 있는 유리벽은 안전을 위한 용도일 가능성이 크다.
뭐 쉽게 말하자면 뒷골목 사람들 전용 구역이지. 둥지마다 방식은 다르지만 어쨌든 제대로 된 비자가 없이 다른 둥지로 가는 건 진짜 까다롭거든.
By the way, really quick I want to mention, I didn't know who Rodion was for a while. Um, and it's crazy because what made it click was I never saw that she was holding an axe here. Right? And then I saw her do her ego attack or whatever, and she had the axe, and I was like, hmm. And then I remembered she killed an old lady. And then it clicked. And it's even funny because I read that book in high school. I read Crime and Punishment, and I didn't put two and two together. But in my defense, the main character, what is he? It's a boy for one thing, and yeah, they've gender swapped certain characters, but I can't remember. Let me look it up really quick because he was called a different name in the actual book a lot, and it's not Rodion. Oh, Raskolnikov. I think he's always referred to as Raskolnikov. If I remember right. But yeah, I thought it was like, it clicked to me because I'm pretty sure, it's been a while since I read it, but I'm pretty sure he killed the old lady with an axe in that book. And that's what made me be like, oh my god, that's like the one Russian literature, like classic literature novel that I read. And I didn't even put two and two together that Rodion was Raskolnikov from Crime and Punishment until it clicked and I saw her axe. And I was like, alright. And she killed the old lady. And then I realized. But yeah, just a fun little side note. I can't remember if I realized that on the recording or not, but I think it was after. So I just wanted to say that I know who Rodion is. And let's keep going. Back streets. Okay.
왜 검문소 근처에서 목숨까지 걸고 우리를 습격하려고 했겠어? 비자를 강제로 빼앗아서라도 둥지에 가려고 했던 거지.
그리고 우리가 해결해 줄 수 없는 문제이기도 하지.
However, that answer didn't satisfy Don Quixote. Whether it was the fault of the gloomy yet oppressive atmosphere of the area beyond the wall, or the disturbances happening in there, I couldn't say.
관리자님, 저희 차례입니다.
Oh, thank you, Otis. Thank you. Thanks. Right. Our line moved at such a quick pace, we barely had time to chat before it was our turn to answer the officials' questions.
기억하세요. 그쪽에서 어떤 목적으로 왔냐고 하면
한 번만 더 말하면 심사관인지 뭔지 아는 놈이랑 만단지에 해주겠어.
You and the official or whatever. Despite Ishmael's worries, our inspection was smooth sailing.
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
업무차 림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔습니다. 사원증 확인 부탁드립니다.
확인했습니다. 다음.
림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔죠. 비즈니스 때문에. 사원증 보시면 된대요.
확인했습니다. 다음.
After a first and approved who we work for, it was a breeze for the rest of us. Wow, Gregor taking the lead. Good work. The official asked the same question in the same dry tone, took a cursory glance at our faces and employee cards. Though based on their speed, it seemed more like a customary gesture rather than an actual lookover, then let each sinner pass. People in line.
저쪽에서 무슨 문제가 생겼나 봐요.
Something's amiss over there. The glass wall standing between us and them was thick enough to block out sound. It was hard for us to tell what was going on through the wall. Oh no! However, I could see what was happening unambiguously. Someone with cuffed hands was being dragged away by security. And a small child was crying next to them, clearly scared and confused.
신경 쓰지 말죠. 잘은 모르지만 날개의 금기를 어긴 모양이에요.
Oh, taboos.
그래. 가난뱅이들이 어긴 금기를 받자 만족스러울 만큼 충분한 돈을 뒷구멍에 찔러주지 않았다는 거 웬 더 있겠어?
Taboos are interesting from what I learned in Distortion Detective. They were in there a little bit.
지금 저한테 이죽되는 건가요?
뭐야? 신경 쓸 일은 아니라며. 너무 신경 쓰는데?
While I was distracted by Heathcliff loudly celebrating his first successful tease on Ishmael, their usual suspects sprang forth at our least expected moment yet again.
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
Uh-oh.
약자에게 자유를 주기 위해 왔노라.
What a dork! Come on. An emotion is expressed for the first time on the checkpoint official's face. Flabbergastation. They looked up at Don Quixote with a face screaming that it was flabbergasted.
저자들을 풀어주게. 고통스러워하고 있지 않은가?
Damn.
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
The official ignored her demand and parroted the same question. All the while, Don Quixote was getting more upset by the minute. And then, in looking through the transparent wall again, I saw the desperate child mouth a scream at the man dragged away in handcuffs. Ah. Oh my god.
내가 나설 마음이 없다면 내가 직접 해결하겠네.
Look at her! How could you be mad at... look at that. She's so just.
코드 퍼플. 금기 K185 위반 발생.
Did she break a taboo?
트롬보사이트 지원 요망. 재전파. 트롬보사이트.
Veering away from inquiry like a broken record, the official spoke in intimidating immune response to the radio.
안내합니다. 코드 퍼플.
와.
코드 퍼플. 순환 이동 검문소 14번. 트롬보 사이트. 루코 사이트.
Blaring sirens accompanied the perplexing announcement, all while thick metal gates shut around us.
그냥 대갈통을 부수고 시체자루에 넣어서 지나갈 걸 그랬어.
그런다고 아주 달라질 건 없었을 것 같지만요.
트롬보 루코 각각 혈소판 백혈구를 의미하는 것 같소만.
저들을 의미하나 보군요. K사와 어울리네요.
Looking in the direction Faust indicated, we all saw what she meant. Security forces wearing menacing uniforms were staring at us. Where was Virgilius? Where? Why? Dante, just let that happen too. Dante just stood there. Alright, clear within 10 turns. Well, I think I should be able to get that.
마침내.
I've gotten used to this sort of situation, but it looks pretty serious. Dante! You should not be getting used to that. They need to, like, step up and prevent it. It's kind of funny that Don Quixote has been causing problems.
네, 날개의 금기를 어겼으니까요.
Like, Don wanted to gamble with the slot machines. Now Don wants to save these people. It's not like anyone was hurt. Can't we just talk this through? Faust looks straight into my face. For Faust to face someone directly when she usually stares into empty space as she speaks can only indicate one thing. I must have said something incredibly frustrating.
어떤 날개든 금기를 어겼다는 건
We're gonna get killed. A loud explosion left Don Quixote dismembered where she stood.
별도의 발포 경고 없이 금기자를 처단할 수 있다는 뜻이에요.
Yeah. It looks like Border Control isn't willing to forgive us until they dismember the rest of the sinners. Armed security staff was surrounding us on all sides.
날이 갈수록 놀라워.
He sounds so mad.
바닥 밑에 고여있던 조그만 기대감마저 증발시켜버리니 말이야.
That's terrible. We got the golden bow. We got the golden bow. Cut us some slack, alright?
난 빠지지. 저 녀석의 단독 범행이라고 하든 다 같이 해결하든 알아서 해.
아까는 관리자님만으로는 부족하니까 동행한 거라면서요.
어쩔 수 없는 것에 책임을 져준다고 했지. 이따위 헛짓거리에 동참해준다는 뜻은 아니었다.
Oh my god. Virgilius casually pushed his way through the line of armed guards and leaned against the wall. He then crossed his arms as if to further drive home that he'll remain a spectator. I'm the worst manager. I'm the worst manager of all time.
이 순간이
거긴 킬존이다.
되어내리라.
That's so funny. I think that's so funny.
몰라 열받죠? 이러면 아무것도 못하죠. 그려낸데. 쳐다보기.
그렇지.
She just quit. She just can't. Dawn can't. She sees injustice and she has to prevent it. She has to stop it. I respect it. I respect it.
그렇지. 이거 분강 맞지? 바로 그거다.
What's gonna happen now?
브레이크 슬램.
쳐다보기.
We're gonna be in so much trouble.
되겠냐고요. 낮도 밤도 지.
Are we even gonna be able to do whatever we came to K-Corp to do?
마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시는가?
Really? Just gonna watch from there?
그렇게 쳐다봐도 소용없습니다, 관리자님. 아무도 귀담아 듣지 않는 길잡이 주제에 칼까지 빼드는 건 주제넘은 짓이 아니겠습니까?
I'm nothing more than a guide that none pay heed to. He's so mad that we weren't that.
아, 마지막으로 오지랖을 부려보자면 K사의 특이점은 HP 탄으로
Wow.
웬만한 상처쯤은 순식간에 회복이 됩니다. 어쩌면 관리자님의 그 능력과도 유사하겠군요.
Hey, wait! Completely ignoring my feeble plea. Not that they could hear it. K-Corp security guards closed in on us. Ante's just a little clock.
저기 해결사님들.
Oh, I'm surprised she's getting
표정
top.
짓지 마시죠.
Damn it.
당신들이 방심해서 진 게 아니라 제가 졸라 세서 이긴 거거든요. 아, 이걸로 이번 월간 해결사들에 나온 주목해야 할 신진 해결사 사무소도 처리 끝났네.
I love that it just keeps going. Oh, look at him. Those are my friends down there. Oh, and they're up here. I want to see these. I hope I can see the full fire.
저들은 전율하리라.
Everyone looks cool. They all have their like outfits of before.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
쳐다보기. 몰라 열받죠? 이러면 아무것도 못하지.
Otis is crunching and smunching.
이거 분강 맞지? 그렇지. 필살. 바로 그거다. 브레이크 슬램. 쳐다보기.
그럼 끝이다.
너무 멋있는 건 알아가지고.
오롯한 검의 길에 한 걸음 더 가까이.
I
낮도 밤도 지나 숨이 닿도록 베어냈군. 거긴
I wonder, there's probably gonna be a time when I have to like learn how these battles go.
원망도 옅어지나.
I think I have a somewhat basic understanding of the focus encounters, but these ones I just don't. I don't get it. It's so weird that you can't pick your target or whatever.
오롯한 단단히 포기하지 마시길.
몰라 열받게.
바로 그거라 딸래.
Nice punches. There's the sword wave. The sword wave that I know and love. Wait, it's way quieter. And shorter. HP bullets. Oh no, I'm gonna have to use more boxes. I gotta plan ahead next time I record.
재밌겠는데?
Like, I was doing Mirror Dungeon a bunch today, and I just kind of mindlessly exchanged my energy into the little modules or whatever.
숨이 닿도록 베어냈군.
And then I realized, like, as I was getting set up, I was like, oh no, I have no energy. I forgot.
준비한 기믹은 이게 다인가?
Oh, they do get HP. I'm really surprised it wasn't Sinclair that caused an issue. I wonder why he's so scared.
거긴 킬존이다.
우리 엄마 멋있는 거 알아.
그쯤 해줬으니 포장 잠.
They just jump away.
검의 확보. 이어 오롯한 검의
Ooh,
길에
good chops. Good chops.
가까이.
원망도 옅어지나.
Ryoshi's animations are just so cool.
구멍투성이가 되어
되겠냐고요.
바로 그거다 딸렘.
Alright, let's kill
꿰뚫어
these guys.
퍼지리.
They're guarding.
바로 그거다 딸렘.
구멍투성이가 되어
I like that they have upside stories for every. I was pretty into the upside story for Ishmael, Middle Ishmael, and Middle Otis. And I thought it was cool that there was like a consistent. I wonder if there's like an overarching story being told about all the various fingers. Which is way cool. That's like a really cool way to tell like a side story. K-Corp's singularity. HP bullets. Any would-be fatal injuries you may manage to inflict were healed away with a single shot of those regenerative rounds. It was only a matter of time before the thread by which Heathcliff's patience was hung snapped.
못해 먹겠네. 우린 세상에서 제일 의미 없는 일을 하고 있어. 알아?
I thought he'd be into that. Well, I guess he just wants to kill.
말했잖아요. 날개와 엮이는 건 무의미하다고요.
이렇게 실시간으로 허무해지는 전투일 줄은 몰랐지.
잘라내면 잘라내는 대로 살점이 차오른다. 전투를 제대로 지속하기 어렵다.
Whoa.
이딴 예술도 있는 거고.
She's so let down. Damn. Ryoshi made the most pained expression I've seen from her. begrudgingly swinging her sheath around. Cuts and slashes will mend before even a drop of blood can spill from them. There couldn't be a worse battle for Ryoshu to fight. Isn't there anything we can do?
HP. 헬라포이시스 기술은 손실된 신체의 세포를 끊임없이 보충하는 기술이에요. 한 번 투약받아도 상당히 오래 지속되는데 둥지 안에서 보급을 받는 자들은 전투로는 이길 방법이 없다고 할 수도 있겠네요.
Even Faust is shaking her head in despondency, but then
혼란 속에 비로소 이 몸이 등장하였으니.
who's this? A peal of overwhelmingly energetic laughter rang through the air. Whoa. Don Quixote. I swear it didn't. There wasn't like a low pass filter on there before. Or a high pass filter. It was just loud. Siegfried. Siegfried. Sinclair. A figure approached us with terrifying force, reminiscent of a frenzied beast.
뭐야? 뭐가 달려오고 있는 거야?
What's that thing?
앞으로 3초. 관리자님, 판단을.
I don't know. I'm not sure what to. Virgilius was the only one who showed no surprise. To be more clear, he was more displeased than unsurprised at this apparently expected arrival.
역시 오시는군. K사의 대스타.
A jovial-looking man appeared amidst the chaos with an obnoxious laugh.
모두 안녕하신가?
Whoa.
목격담은 얼마든지 올려도 되지만 사진 촬영부터는 K사의 공식
This
허가가
must be who
필요한.
Don Quixote was talking about.
다만 30분 후에는 잡지 인터뷰가 있어서 길게는 시간을 내주지 못해. 섭섭해도 이해해주게.
왜 안 오나 했지. 날개의 월급쟁이가 되어버렸다지.
왜지?
하하하하. 그 비아냥거리는 말 본새는 여전하시군 그래. 코드 퍼플이 발동해서 불이 나게 달려왔더니만 그대의 친구들이었나 보군.
친구 아니야. 이 소동 속에 나는 무관하다는 걸 알아주면 좋겠군.
Damn, not even friends.
그럼
그래, 화끈한 정신 개조를 부탁하지.
무슨 이야기를 둘이서만 불길하게 속닥거려?
동감. 어디서 굴러온 놈이지?
보아하니 꽤 구석진 골목에서 온 분들도 있나 보군. 좋아. 그렇다면 이번만큼은 특별히 사진 서비스도 제공해주겠어.
우리를 아주 길거리 추종자처럼 대하고 있군. 감히?
Yep, there it is. Yep. Don Quixote, what's wrong? Oh my god.
우리가 좀 바빠서 1분 안으로 끝내줘. 저 시계머리는 빼고 부탁하지.
Yeah.
의체인가? 그렇다면 50초로 하지.
Both a skilled fighter and talented performer, I can only watch in awe as he proved himself to be nothing short of a hero. My friends! My friends are getting killed!
자, 여기를 한번
He's
봐주게.
taking a selfie
우리
as
팬들이 매우 좋아해 줄 거야.
That's so unhinged. I love that. He's taking a selfie. There's the little face recognition.
이 새끼. 더럽게 강하군.
응? 방금 뭐란 거지? 깜찍하군 그래.
So Siegfried, what is he from? Like classic or mythology? Siegfried. Siegfried. One after another, he made short work of the sinners. Virgilius watched the Carnus with a pleased expression.
동지에서 주제도 모르고 나대면 어떤 결과를 초래하는지 깨달을 필요가 있지. 단테, 지금의 당신은 기억이 안 나겠지만 당신도 어쩌면 거물 같은 존재였을 때가 있었습니다.
Was I strong? Or was I like... I was? I just couldn't picture it. Right now I'm just a powerless leader who fumbles in any emergency, constantly being chewed up, spat out, and ignored in the trash by my sinners. They've even started treating me as the team's field medic. To think that this miserable manager used to be the respected leader of many sometime in the past. I felt a genuine desire to ask Faust for another way to recover my memories.
하지만 기억을 잃었다는 사실이 당신의 관리 소홀에 대한 온전한 면죄부가 되어줄 순 없죠.
Wow.
무슨 말인지 스스로 아실 거라 믿습니다.
I'm getting chastised. I thought of the staff at the K-Corp checkpoint. They showed no pity for the family they were about to tear apart, treating it all as nothing more than part of the due procedure. Although Don Quixote got us in trouble when she sprang forth to rectify injustice, I just know it would have haunted my sleep for days if we turned a blind eye. And seeing Heathcliff tighten the grip on his weapon to veins as he witnessed the disturbance, if not Don Quixote, I feel at least one of us would have intervened. Interesting. I did not expect Heathcliff to have that sort of reaction. Truth be told, I didn't do everything in my power to keep Don Quixote down. Virgilius isn't necessarily wrong when he says the blame rests on me for causing this. Alright, cool. I respect Dante more. That's awesome. Because at first I was like, whoa, why didn't they do anything? But it seems like it was purposeful. Taking back my head might not be the best for after all, Virgilius. Might not be for the best after all.
이거 참... 다음엔 꼭 마이크를 달아놔달라고 해야겠군. 알아들었다는 소리로 이해하겠습니다.
46.5초. 오늘도 세계를 정의롭게 수호한 시간이었다.
He killed all my friends.
무대는 끝난 모양이군. 시계 돌릴 시간입니다, 단테.
Damn. Oh, that's so funny, the selfie. The selfie of killing everybody. That is really cool. Alright. That's a good stopping spot. We'll continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time. This is awesome. I love this game. Alright. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye.